Okay, so let's see what we're gonna get out of this guy. I think I'm gonna make a bowl. Bowls are easy. Usually accidents for me. Push down, try to seal that bottom with my finger here so the water doesn't get in there. Speed it up, go slow. Yeah. Try to make the volcano. Let's come up to a better volcano. Now, I want to get this off the bottom because I can feel it. Is there any problem? Speed the wheel back up. Take it back down. Come up to a volcano again. Take it back down. Come up to a volcano again. Okay. Take it back down. Pressing at 7 and 2. Not sure I'm going to get it because of that little stuff at the bottom here. Making my hand move. Try that one more time. Up. And down. Pressing at 7 and 2. Press. Really slow. Got it. Indent. Use the fingers to drill. Let some water in there by coming back. Down again. Open to knee, pull just a little bit so I can see what's happening. And now it's all about thinking, feeling. Where is that at? About right there, maybe. Let's just open it a little bit. Do the S. Or compress it back and forth to make sure we don't have the S cracks. Shut it off. Push down to the bottom. Put my finger on top. See what I have. And yeah, as you can see, it's enough, but that was like, it's real close. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open a little bit, just a little bit higher, just like a fraction, and then come back to the center, and back to the outside, just going back and forth to the center, to the outside. Hardly any pressure down there, just enough to where I could see a slight ridge. Now that I have that, I'm pushing my thumb in here to the bottom so I can start my first pull. Get the slurry off the bat. Slow it down. Using this thumb to help me. Or pressing against the thumb to help it. Pushing. And trying not to come up too hard, too fast. A lot of times you'll flip, and you're done. You can chop that off, but any irregularities in here creates a whole problem. So I'm pressing this bottom again. A little water on the outside of my hand, a little water on the inside. And come and drop that out of there. Get that water out of there. Okay. Now we'll do a pull, but now I'm going to come out to knee. I'm just going to lean back as I do it. Slow that wheel down. have to compress this. Okay. You can see it'll be real thick down here at the bottom. I'm going to use my sponge there. Here I'm going to just wet that. Don't even let the water sit there while you're pulling. I'll fix it later. No, get that water out of there right away. Wet. The sides are all wet. They're nice and slippery. I don't need water down here. So what I'm going to do, using the sponge, see how I can't even get under it, but okay. And now I'm coming out, kind of just leaning back. Really slow. Big secret right there. To press this back down. That's a little bit thin up here, but it's not down there, so we're okay. And I'm just going to come up here and wet this. If it grabs now, because we have this angle on this wet clay, we got to be careful with. I'm actually going to try this other pull. I think I want to have the bowl. Let's see. Yeah, so now at this point, yes, we're really thick here. But when we trim the bowl, we're going to take this out. If I try to make that thinner, the whole thing is just going to collapse. Because the clay is really wet. And even if without wet clay, you've got to worry about that. Now, what I can do, because I have a lot of ribs in here, I don't mind my finger marks on the outside, but this will be the inside. So we're going to use this rib to take that slurry out again. Slowing the wheel down, there's no reason to go that fast. Okay, I'm gonna get that slurry off there. Maybe this hand's better because I can see it. Unfortunately, I've got to get another camera, maybe that will show up top, so that you can see what's happening in here. Okay. That doesn't want to fit, or the rib here is a little bit of a problem because that base is at a different angle than we are up here. Right now I'm going to lose it if I'm not careful. Sometimes it's better just to stop. Just need to do this a little bit up here. We'll just do it. I don't know how we're going to do it there. Okay, don't get any water out of here. Hurry up. Now, if I'm really afraid that this thing was going to collapse, I could use the flamethrower on it. So I think I'm going to do that because I'm kind of getting a little bit nervous. This will harden it up a little bit. it out here. Right there where it's going to collapse is what I'm worried about, right here. And I'm going to say that's enough for now. I just want to get this top done using the chamois. Smooth that out right there. Really slow, and we're done. At this point, we need to cut it off the bat. I'm going to saw it back and forth a little bit, but I'm going to stay on the bat. I'm going to stay pressing down on the bat. I'm basically going straight back. A little bit hard to pull, but I don't know. Sawing it, I didn't want to hit decided I didn't want to hit the side of the pot bowl and hurt it. So use brute strength. So there we are. We'll trim that bottom. Looking pretty good, I think. Remember to subscribe.